How about the Bears, better, worse, or the same? And before we go to the real big topics, something that stuck out in your notes. Tyson Bagent is very impressive. He has a lot of starter qualities. At the worst, he is a top backup. Was straight out of your notebook.
Yeah, straight out of my. I mean, I was impressed with Tyson Bagent last year, right? What we saw in the regular season, coming in as a tough situation as a rookie. He physically has the ability. There's no doubt about that, and he can play quarterback. I mean, he knows how to play the position. He's not a guy that just has a big arm and is fast and whatever else. Like, he showed me enough to, hey, knows where to go with the ball. He's got a few different arm angles, can extend a play, can stand in the pocket and play tough that way. So, I know he's not starting quarterback caliber quite yet, but he's one of those guys that he, gets in the right spot. Caleb Williams does get hurt maybe for a few games, or maybe it takes another year of him killing it in preseason. He might get a chance down the road to be a starter somewhere. But, yeah, I do like Tyson Bagent, and I think they got a very good backup there in Chicago with him.
Bagent, a record-setting quarterback for the Shepherd Rams.
I know.
That's a big jump to the NFL. But he got the Senior Bowl invite. He didn't get drafted, and he's making the most of it with the Bears.
Definitely.
This one from Chad Clark, 321. Bears seem like a one-way Starlink rocket ship right now, but with a rookie quarterback and both fronts not yet elite. People have to be happy with 8 to 9 wins. I hope they get into the playoffs. And SF Monk said, Bears better. The O has been having a hard time in practice and then looks good against other teams. Positive sign for both the offense and the defense.
Yes. Well, first off, the Bears are not like, oh, we're gonna play for success and make our offense look good in practice. They got a defensive head coach. They don't care. Yeah. So they make it hard. They make it look ugly, right? I think actually in one of the hard knocks that Caleb says, he goes, man, the practice is harder than the game, right? So, and they got talent on that side of the ball. We know that. I think the big thing with the Bears, and I'm a huge fan of Caleb. I'm a fan of their team and what they are. I was a fan last year, towards the end of the year. I mean, I was picking the Bears every week and, was riding them big time. But I like their talent on defense. Through and through. I like their linebackers. I like their secondary, right? I know we have maybe the one question about one more pass rusher. Austin Booker, as we talked about in week 1, looked great. He still looks the part. I know they're looking for another guy still.
They were in on Judon, right?
They were in on Judon. Yeah. They just didn't give up quite enough, right? DeMarcus Walker, their other defense end, is not a bad player. He's a good player. He's just not a great pass rusher. He's not that guy. O-line, not elite, but I think better than people want to give it credit for. Yeah, I just think there's a lot of potential here. And then it is about this quarterback. It's just, yes, can he handle the regular season? All that's going to be on him. Can he make a few plays every now and then to get the offense, over the hump? And then what I loved in the Cincinnati game, and I've talked about it a few times, is just, hey, when things are ugly, will he be able to play ugly, right? Or is he going to be like, wait, I'm Caleb Williams. I won the Heisman. I'm making highlights. I'm about to do a 360 cartwheel behind the back bomb throw, right? I mean, so will he be able to play like, hey, this is an ugly NFC North day. We're playing it's a defensive struggle against the Lions. Will he be willing to go, we might have to win 13-10 today, right? The wind's 40 miles per hour. Those are the things we question about the Bears. They're going to be mature enough to win those type of football games.
Yeah, the NFC North, real ugly battles.
You could be, can he handle that and do the things the right way in certain games that are maybe not as high-flying, wide open? We know he's going to be good in that when it's a pass fest and 7-on-7. But, yeah, they're up in Green Bay or whatever else, and it's a defensive slugfest. Can he hang in there in those type of games and, not become impatient and try to make the big play to win it, right?
For whatever it's worth, the public and the books are in on the Bears making the playoffs. DraftKings right now has them minus 110 to make the playoffs. It's not a big value bet there.
It's crazy. It's that kind of slam dunk for them now.
The division just feels so not wide open because the Lions deserve their praise and the Packers deserve their praise.
They do.
And the Vikings maybe take a step back as they're in a weird retooling spot, especially without McCarthy.
Yeah.
But it feels like you could pick any team to win that division, and nobody would have the right to call you insane.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, I'm going to pick the Lions to win the division, I think. But
they've been building for this.
Yeah, but the Packers, it's going to be one of those where I feel like I'm going to pick the Lions to win the division, and the Packers might have the same record in the division, but the Lions win the tiebreaker, right? It's something like that. I am one that I've been saying it all offseason. I mean, I'm I'm definitely thinking about putting the Bears in the playoffs. I like what they got going there. I think the pressure on the coaching staff and Eberflus will add to that. So we'll see. We'll see. But there's a lot about their team I like, and I think Caleb Williams can certainly open up some eyes.
And a perspective with these rookie quarterbacks, C.J. Stroud had the best rookie quarterback season ever last year. He had 0 touchdowns in a blowout loss week 1 to the Ravens.
There you
so
go.
You got to let it marinate.
Let him
for
marinate.
a little bit.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, again, to think that he can do that was a special year last year. There's no doubt about that. I mean, listen, I said on Sun Football Night in America in like week 9, right? I was like, C.J. Stroud's having the best rookie year we've ever seen. And that was kind of when I said it, people were like, you're crazy for saying that, right? And it ended up working out and being right.
It went wild the rest of the year.
But that's, those are bold things, and we know that. And last year was special. So to think they can replicate that, that's going to be hard, but there's pieces in the formula where I go, if there's one team with a rookie quarterback that can do the Houston Texans things, it is the Bears. Yo, what's up? Thanks for watching, homies. You know it's the offseason, but there's no offseason with Chris Simms Unbuttoned. It's the NFL. It goes all year around, all right? So hit subscribe, please, to hear my thoughts on your favorite team, your favorite quarterback, and, hey, how this season might unfold as we get ready for the 2024 season. We got a better picture, clearer look now that the draft is over, free agency. We know who's playing quarterback for certain teams. So, again, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. Check you out soon.